What's up, everybody?
Are we actually live?
Let's refresh it and see.
Are we live, Jason?
Not yet.
Now we are.
Alright, go ahead. You live now.
We're live.
We're live.
What's up? This is the Thewarman Show, starring me, the Thewarman.
And I'm the Parallax Podcast, and I'm the host that we're not doing today.
Jade, if you don't mind, I'm
There's a
gonna.
delay on my phone.
It's delayed. I think it's just
Yeah, there's gonna be
the
a
live
slight delay
stream.
on it. If you don't mind, Jade, I'm famished. Okay.
You're famished.
I'm gonna eat
Feel free.
gonna eat some
I'm
crackers.
snapping gum, and this guy's eating crackers into our lav mics. And at this point, we don't care because this is what's happened today. We all had a goal. We are super profesh. We love to do things, obviously recording videos, and we have a project. We wrote our scripts. We had everything in line. And then just like everything else,
We're the best, honestly.
we are. I think we are.
We encountered every problem.
Every single problem, guys. I don't know which camera I'm looking into, here or here. This one? This
Look at
one?
the light. You see the red light?
Okay.
That means that one's live.
So-
That means it's on preview. Hello.
What we're doing now is we're just sitting here because we have literally encountered every fucked up situation.
We have to put something out
We have to.
because we have to live stream today.
Yeah.
So our 45-minute to an hour Parallax podcast episode that we were going to do is now scrapped. And we're just going to, for a few minutes, sit here and talk about how crappy of a time we've had.
What it's like to be behind the scenes, because this is crazy. So, like Tim said, we wrote everything, we did everything, and now we're sitting here because we couldn't stream. Our audio wasn't working. Jade broke. Third person Jade broke a lens. I don't even know how I'm showing my face. I've never even dropped my own lens before. This is bullshit. Oh, sorry.
Whatever at this point.
Right? And then now we're not even doing what we originally planned. So
This is cool though.
this is cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like
We're chilling now. And now we're
How do we
gonna,
look, guys?
do we look professional?
You know, good.
We look good?
We look pretty good.
Good.
This isn't bad.
It isn't bad. I loved our setup. Our setup was super dope with the lights and everything like
Crumbs
that.
on
I don't give a shit.
your tablecloth there.
I washed it, so we'll rewash it. Oh God, guys. I've been sweating on and off the entire time that we've
Let's
been
talk
here.
about what we were gonna do.
Okay.
Just like give them a little teaser of that.
So here's your teaser. Ready, guys? I had set this all up. Are you ready to hear this? Hi, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jade, and I am your host, and this is the Parallax Podcast, a place where we discuss the unexplained, the interesting, and the just plain creepy. So today's episode was going to be Travis Walton's incident, a man that at 22 years old was abducted by aliens in front of his 6 friends, actually, his crew chief too. Gone for 5 days, missing, disappeared. People are searching for him, and then all of a sudden he returns. And he has this incredible story about how he met aliens, fought aliens, and was brought back to Earth. And that's what we were going to discuss today.
Hey guys, welcome to the Parallel Podcast. This is where I go on other people's podcasts and I record my own podcast too. This is Jade, host of the Parallax Podcast,
What's up, guys?
and I'm eating crackers on your set right now.
Yeah, and I'm chewing gum. We actually give absolutely no Fs right now at this point. None. We give no Fs. We're done. We know how to
Just
set it
kidding.
up.
I'm not recording anything on here.
No, we can tell. It's completely blank.
You can't see that on
There's
camera.
no, you can't see it on camera. Mine is running though.
I'm doing a little,
Could you see it on camera?
movie magic. What's up, guys? Welcome out. Right here.
Every pose right
Welcome
there.
to the Parallel Podcast or whatever. Here we go. Hey, what's up?
There it is. There we go.
Cameras, switch cameras on me. Hold on.
You're over there.
Okay.
Now you're here.
Anyways.
But yeah, we had a whole plan, you guys. We had
Hey, the point-
music, everything.
I'm just going to say we proved that we could do this.
We did.
We're live on YouTube right now to all of our adoring fans.
All of them. And you know what? I give it to
Oh,
them.
we got a comment. Look.
Who were we
I've been
commenting?
waiting all day for this shit.
There's no comment on there. This guy's
No,
just
scroll up.
no way.
Yeah, we got. We've been waiting all day
Who's
for this
we
shit.
got? I've been waiting all this. What is
Like
this?
Jason
What's
over
the
there.
comment?
It says, I literally says, I've been waiting all day for this shit. Yo, we can't help it. Things cannot be helped, man. We're so sorry. This is just what it is at this point. We have all given up. Yeah, we've given up.
We're having a good time.
I wish I could stay longer. That's just a bummer because now I have to like dip out.
When do you gotta leave?
It's already 2:30.
Oh.
Well, hold on. We got 4 minutes to reach the 10 minutes.
Yeah, how long are we
Okay, so let's do it. We'll do 4 more minutes and then I gotta literally jet because then it's kind of crazy.
So what's up with this Travis guy? What happened to him?
Travis was abducted, so him and his friends, we'll go into a little detail. We're gonna do
Sure you
it
will.
super
Sure
profesh,
you
but
will
we'll go ahead
abduct
and do this. Okay, so yes. So check this out.
Okay.
Typically, right, when people are abducted by aliens, you only have their first-hand account. But with this guy, Travis,
by aliens.
this guy, I'm telling you, it's legit.
This guy.
It's legit. He got abducted in front of his 6 friends. They were working, right? He was 22 years old. This guy was like one of those typical guys. He chased after bears. He rode motorcycles, you know, typical guy. And they're working.
Yeah, I do that all the time. I chase bears.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you do. And they were working November 5th, 1975, in the Apache Sitgreaves National Forest. When they go home, basically they see a light in the woods that they think is a campfire. They're like, what way is it playing down? Is there something going on in the woods? So Travis, being the all ballsy daring guy that he is like, oh no, we got to investigate this stuff. Like, let's go see and check this out. And when they get there, they basically see a UFO. And because this guy, I don't know if he's retarded or not, because this is not in my Latina-ness, so you have to tell me.
Okay.
Why was he like, I gotta get out of the car and go see a closer look? Because I'm telling you, if I see a UFO, my ass is running in the other direction.
I would probably check it out.
You would check it out?
I think it's a white person.
It's a white person thing, Tim. Because I don't know any person that would be like, oh, yo, there's a UFO. All of me and my friends are like, we're out. Like, there's no questions asked.
He's probably heard the stories like when you get abducted, you get probed, and
He probably liked it?
He probably wanted to.
He wanted to get probed.
try some
Well, that's a different. That was probably what he was looking into. But
Yeah.
basically, he's like, no, I want to check this out. And all his friends are basically pissing their pants. They're like, no fucking way. What are you doing? What are you thinking, right?
That's so
But
Travis, though, right?
This
They were like,
is so
"Oh,
Travis.
typical Travis."
Typical Travis guy.
Yeah.
He goes out. He basically gets close when this thing basically shoots out this huge light that literally. Or am I sourced on here? Can I show the picture or not, Steven?
You can.
I can?
Yeah.
Let's try to show the picture, right? So basically, he gets close enough to it and then he gets freaked out. That's not a good picture. Let's find a different one. Where this
The
light.
source is completely frozen on there.
Oh, great. So it's not doing anything.
It's frozen on here too.
Yeah, so we're just leave it
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
So basically, this light shoots out of the UFO.
Just turn it around and show the camera.
All right, there, look, there you go. Wait, there we go. There, see it? There you go. He gets abducted, but his body, and I just lost and unplugged everything. So now we're doing this. So wait a minute, because we're gonna do this.
Now we're hearing the other.
Our live
We're
stream.
hearing the stream on delay.
Hey,
Through
use
there.
good.
that camera.
This one?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
You
we're
can't see your laptop on that.
yeah, we're not. I'm not picking it up
No, She
again.
already showed it.
We're good. We've had enough issues with that the
You
last
guys want to see
thing.
more? You're gonna have to tune into episode 2.
Yeah, I'll have to do this for real, and hopefully I'll get Tim to actually, because now he's gonna know the story, so I'll have to come up with a different one. So basically, he gets pulled up into this UFO, and his body goes all crazy. And check this out. This is what I don't understand.
Okay.
His friends see him get abducted by the UFO.
I don't trust any of these guys.
They jetted. They left.
I would have ran too.
They left him. They were like,
Steven
what?
was getting abducted by a UFO.
Boom,
like, I'm
God.
outta here, dude.
They were gone.
Good luck, buddy.
They literally left him. And I'm like, okay, what great friends are these? But his best friend was in the car. Best friend and crew chief was in the car.
Not a very good friend.
Not a very good friend. And he literally kind of decided at the end, he was like, after.
Look at this behind the scenes photo. Directly into the light.
I have a couple of those, and that's why I'm recording here, because it'll be funny.
Good. I
But
like
he basically got sucked up into the UFO, and his friends jetted and left him, and then they felt bad, so they came back and couldn't find him, and then they went to the police.
I wonder why they couldn't find him when they came back when it's a machine that can fly away. Like,
Right?
was it just gonna sit in the same spot?
I mean, I guess it took off, dude, because I literally wrote everything down, and it says that it took off. That by the time they turned around and got back,
Yeah.
one of the guys didn't want to come back, but they said, oh, we're leaving your ass here, or you're coming back with us. So, given the option to stay outside and get abducted by UFO too, I think he chose the right way.
That's so weird because I feel like every story that I hear about aliens abducting people, they suck them up to the ship and then the ship just sits there until they
Really?
return them. No, that's not.
Nah, I was gonna say I've never heard of
They
that.
just fly away somewhere and take into the dark corners.
Well, the funny thing I think that was pretty funny is that when they went to the police thought that they were drunk or high. They were like, what did you do with his body?
They probably were.
Like, fucked up.
That was my next question was like, how many drugs were they on when all this stuff went down?
For real, right? You would think, but okay, so in the scheme of things, after everything, he gets abducted, et cetera, they go to the police and they're like, no, like our friend got abducted by the UFO. The police is like, you guys are a bunch of liars and you guys are obviously high or drunk or something. Just tell us why you killed him and tell us why and where he's at. But then these guys actually take 15 polygraph tests.
Oh, geez.
And they all pass.
I can pass a polygraph though.
Can you?
Oh, yeah.
Can you? Can I know your skills then?
It's all about heart rate control and
Yeah, I would
controlling
fail.
your breath. And, yeah.
I think I would fail immediately because my anxiety just like puts me over the edge no matter what.
You know, some people are a little bit more stable than others.
Yeah, you see my kids literally getting on the bus right now, dude. I get notifications and
Oh,
she's on the
no.
bus right now. So basically they search for him. They sent out search teams, police, dogs, canine units. They had freaking four-wheelers out there searching for this guy for 5 days. They came back with nothing. When all of a sudden, Travis shows up in the middle of a road.
They should
all
have
by
looked for
himself.
him with planes because he
Yeah.
was in the sky. They could have flew planes. Yeah,
Or a helicopter, you think?
helicopters probably.
I mean, where do you think that they took him? Because he went somewhere for 5
They
days.
probably just go into like the atmosphere and just orbit a little bit, or maybe they just went. I don't know.
Do you think he's crazy that he got
If
abducted?
these aliens have some type of, actual
Mm-hmm.
light speed travel, maybe they went to another planet and he was hanging out for a little bit and they brought him back. I'm not
Well,
sure.
he says that when he got on the actual UFO, right? Because we say that so loosely because we're like, did this really happen or not? He says that when he got on there, he was on this like metal table, they were over him. He got freaked out. He actually tried to fight them and then he ran out into the UFO and he was going through the corridors of the UFO. And he will sidestep a couple of details that are kind of important to the story, but not really.
Did he swing on one?
He swung at them.
Did they swing back?
No, he said that they were mute. They didn't
don't
say
got
anything.
hands.
They have hands. They have hands.
guess they don't have hands.
They didn't swing on him though.
What
so
did
that
they
was
look like?
weird.
Did he say they looked like
Typical
gray men?
grays. Typical grays, but the
Predictive
truth,
programming is what that is.
maybe that's what it is because
The government shows you these aliens just in case you ever actually see one, you won't get freaked out by it. But predictive programming.
so he encountered a couple of aliens. So it was like the grays, and then he encountered some humanoids too
Yeah.
that were like super tall, and they basically
Humanoids?
communicated telepathically. Yeah,
To him?
to him.
Uh-oh.
No.
I don't like that.
They look like those. Have you ever heard of the Arctic ones? What are the aliens that are like white hair? The Nordic aliens. The ones that are like white hair, blue eyed kind of situation.
That sounds racist.
It does. It's not though. I
I
swear.
never heard of the Nordic. I don't know anything about aliens.
Nothing at
So
all.
that's why I like.
Yeah.
I've seen the movie Paul one time.
And Paul's a good movie.
Yeah.
He's my little thing in my car.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, Paul's good. But, typical gray. But yeah, basically he comes back and he tells this story of how he got abducted by aliens, and he's the most famous story since 1975 because he has legitimate proof that he was missing, legitimate polygraph tests that all his friends passed, search and rescue teams that were searching for him that found him nowhere. And then he comes back and tells his account about how he met aliens, how he talked to aliens, how he was abducted. He didn't talk about the probing though.
So have his friends come out publicly and sort of said, what? What's up?
You can't read that? 2 minutes left.
I can't read that, dude.
We can't see from over here. We see lights.
Hey, let me hold 10-point font from 30 feet away. See if you can read it.
So yeah, that's basically kind of it. His friends, everything has come out. His friends, himself, Travis Walton, of course, received some type of flashback, but his friends are the ones that really suffered.
Yeah.
Because everybody thought that they were lying for 5 days. His whole community, they turned against them. A lot of them went into kind of like low-key hiding after everything because they didn't want to be associated with this case anymore.
So these, what, five or six friends came and said, "Oh, he's gone," and they were like, "No, you guys did something."
Yeah, and they accused them.
That's where they were dealing with all this stuff.
This
But then
whole
after
time.
he came back,
They had been so, I guess, over the fact that they
Yeah.
were accused at that
Yeah.
point. They were like, we were accused of murdering our best friend when we were trying to get help for him, because when Travis came back and he's like, they didn't do anything to me. I was abducted by UFO. You know, it's kind of crazy. And you can watch his movie on Prime. It's called Fire in the Sky, if you do
Fire
want
in
to
the
check.
Sky.
Yeah.
Does it have interviews actually with the guy? I'm a skeptic. That's my issue.
It's kind of hard, and that's why it's hard, because people don't believe that he could be abducted, because people don't believe in aliens.
I mean, I don't know. 5 guys are witnesses to it or whatever, but maybe they could just all be making stuff up too. I'm not really.
But all 5 of them passing the polygraph test, that's what kind of sealed it for me. You know what I mean? That's kind of interesting there. And the fact that if this was a hoax, so, you know, back in 1947 when the original aliens, and then they became like a big kind of to-do, right? So if it was a hoax, this guy disappeared for 5 days. Grew a beard, the whole thing, like came back disheveled. The guy was...
He came back with a beard?
He came back with a beard.
How long of a beard?
Like yours, I would say.
After 5 days?
After 5 days. He
Okay,
had a
so
beard.
Now you're getting into like...
It was a lot. I mean, I had 9 pages of script written.
Did he ever talk about how...
Thank you, team.
Did he ever talk about how long it felt like to him? Because maybe they, like, with like space travel and space time and all this other stuff, it might have been a lot, for him it might have been a lot longer than 5 days.
I mean,
You know
it probably felt like that, but I never read anything on him where he says that it felt like longer.
Because you can't grow a beard in 5 days.
No, and I don't think that that's normal, but he came back like scruffed up, beard-like type situation. He had like PTSD like a Mo, like when they came and picked him up, he was like shriveled up in a corner, completely scared. He said that he saw the UFO, like he got dropped on the highway and he saw the UFO take off. And then he's one of the most influential people because of all the evidence that he does have, whereas in other experiences, people don't have as much evidence or it can be discredited. So it was kind of interesting to look at all the evidence that he has and all the witnesses that he has.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean? But
I don't believe anybody that says anything though, so it's hard for me to wrap my mind.
do you believe in extraterrestrial life?
I don't know. You know what I mean? Every point like this, conspiracy theories, extraterrestrials, and everything else, I feel like the people that really control everything,
The Freemasons.
if there ever was enough evidence, they wouldn't want you. They're only going to let us know what they want us to know.
See, I feel like it's a filter. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
See you later. Check us out for part 2 if we ever come out with one,
Yeah.
because this was a show.
Yeah.
I'm Jade.
I'm Tim.